Hi, I'd like to welcome you back to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Kymbrye Temple, and today we're talking again with the women's soccer coach, Sue Vodicka. So you came off of a four-game winning streak. That's the longest since 2009. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, I just think we've been playing some pretty good soccer all season long, like I said last time, and we finally started getting some results. And I think, obviously it helps our confidence every time we get a win. And we had a couple of really nice games where we had to come back from behind, and obviously dramatic overtime win against Lincoln Memorial. So it's been great. I've been very pleased with the way we're playing, and I'm glad we finally got some results.
Good. And you're coming off of an overtime loss at Montevallo. What does that mean for the team?
Well, I think it's very hard, our conference. I say all the time there's no easy games, and playing on the road is very tough. It was a big weekend for them. They had a Hall of Fame weekend. I had a good crowd, and I just feel like the things I was pleased with is that we scored early, and it was a nice goal. And then when they scored the two, we battled back. To be quite honest with you, with 23 seconds on the clock, we had a corner kick and we hit the ball off the post. Had that going in, the game's completely different. So a lot of good things to build on there. Obviously disappointed that we didn't get the result we wanted.
Yeah. And you do play against Armstrong as well as Clayton State at home this week. What does that mean for the season coming towards an end?
Well, I mean, you have to understand that Armstrong Atlantic was ranked 14th in the country, and Clayton State's on the top of our conference. So,
yeah.
Again, no easy games, but I do like them being at home. I think we played well at home. It's nice to not have to get on a bus and get back at 5 o'clock in the morning.
I agree.
So I'm looking forward to it. I think one of the things this team has done very, very well is whenever we've had a little hiccup, they come back twice as hard and better. So I'm looking forward to Wednesday, to be honest with you.
Okay. And then Hannah Allison, she didn't play for about 2 years. How has she been playing so far this season?
Well, I think, as I said, her skill set's outstanding. She was heavily recruited out of high school. I just think sometimes, like right now, I think that one of the things that's happening to her is there's been a little bit of inconsistency in her performance, and I think that comes from being away from the game a little bit. She has moments of great, great stuff. I mean, she was the one who hit the ball off the post. Just terrific. Out-jumped two kids and great power header. But she's still not as consistent, I think, as she would like to be. I'm looking forward to seeing as, she's going to have to sit out this game Wednesday for 5 yellow cards. So I imagine she's going to be playing very, very, very motivated on Saturday.
Good. That's a good thing. And then last year, Megan Smith, we talked about her previously. She had 4 goals, but this year she's had, 6 game-winning scores, 23 points. What all does that mean for you as a coach?
Well, I think, the thing that I give her credit for, last year we played with only one forward many of the times, so she really didn't have any help, and she was double-teamed most of it. And I think she went home this summer, she worked very hard on her game and becoming more confident. And there's a maturation process. She recognizes when to shoot earlier and when to lay balls off, and she's changed some of her game. She's added another dimension to her game. Thrilled for her to get those results. You see her every day out there with a bag of balls doing extra work. So it's nice to see kids who work hard and have that kind of talent get some results. So very pleased for her. Very happy with what she's doing this year.
And 8 wins this year. That's the most since 2002. As the head coach, how do you feel about that for this season?
Obviously it's exciting. We set some goals at the beginning of the year that, like Kyle put, people may doubt it and say, why are we putting in one of them was a winning record? And it's hard to do in our conference. It's hard to do with our schedule. I mean, Lincoln Memorial was our non-conference game this week. They're 3rd in the SAC, and they're ranked regionally. So that's not an easy game, but yeah, we did our job. So I'm thrilled. Feel very blessed. I said at the beginning that we have a special group of girls. Very excited to see them doing what they can do.
All right. And you guys are ranked 8 right now, but really are only about 1 win away from being ranked 4th. How do you feel about that? What do you need to do to make that happen?
Well, I think that, we've got to play our game, because I felt like on Saturday we got out of our game a little bit, and I think we've got to come out, we've got to play with confidence, we've got to play the game the way we know how to do it, keep that ball moving, and really, I think it all comes down to just playing with confidence, which we had, and we got a little rattled, we got to get it back. So to me, obviously, they look at the standings too, and they see it's all tight too, so hopefully that motivates them to come out and then have 2 of their best performances this week.
There you go. And then what do you have to do to reach the Peach Belt tournament? How does that affect?
Well, I mean, if I could figure that out, I'd be I'd be a genius. But I feel like I think if you look in the past, 4 wins has generally been what's gotten you in the tournament. But this year's a very interesting year. Georgia College and State just beat Armstrong Atlantic, okay, and Columbus State lost to somebody. So teams that are normally never losing have lost some games. So we've got to take care of what we can take care of, which is the general adage is you win at home and you hope to get a tie on the road. That's kind of what you want to do. So we've got to take care of business at home and maybe get one on the road too.
Absolutely. And I'd like to thank you for spending some more time with us. Hopefully we'll get to chat again soon.
I hope so too, and I appreciate you guys doing this. We enjoy this. Thank you.
Great. Thanks again for watching Coach's Corner.